Well, I've always been into low riding, ever since I was a kid. To talk back a little ways, I got into the hobby because of my dad. He used to buy a lot of old cars and fix them up and flip them, or just back in the '60s. It's a little hard to believe now, but you can buy a good, perfectly running car for $200, $300, $400. If you got into the $600-700 range, $800, you better have a top of the line car. But it was normal to buy a running Impala or a running station wagon for $300-400. And I'm talking a good running car. You had to do minimal work to them, but my dad, he used to buy these old cars. He bought a 59 station wagon, Impala station wagon. It was the original green color with the white, two-tone white, and had a luggage rack on top. It had the spotlights, working factory spotlights on it. It was a 3-seater, 2 seats, and the seat in the back where the seat would face back, When I was young, that was my spot. That was my back seat right there. But this 59 Impala wagon was a daily driver for my dad. I think he put a starter in it. Back in the day, you wouldn't buy a whole starter. You drop the starter and open up the armature and put new brushes and kind of sand the grime away from the armature, and put it all back together and fire it up. That's the way things were done, generators, alternators. And so that's what my dad used to do. He had me out there in the middle late at night, and with a flood lamp, we're laying on the concrete cold, and he had me I would hold the light for him, One thing I do remember, I was holding the light, and I was starting to trip out because he's working on something. He needed the light to get in there in sockets or wrenches, and so he can see what I started tripping, and I started moving the light, looking around, and just not minding what my dad was doing. Next thing I know, I got a big old lump on the head. You hit me over the head with a 9/16 wrench or something, and I go,